Hello, welcome to the Neil Thomson Swimming video. I'm Neil Thomson, and over the next few weeks I'll be travelling back in time to give you my top 5 swimmers from around the world from each decade. Here are my top 5 swimmers from the 1950s. In at number 5 is John Hendricks. Born in 1935, a very successful Australian swimmer. He was very unusual in that he started as a distance freestyler, swimming 400 metres and 1500 metres, and he was converted after an ear infection left him out of the pool for a while. He was converted by his coach Harry Gallagher to the sprint events with phenomenal success. John Hendricks held the 100 metres world record for 5 years. During this time, he lowered the world record by almost 2 seconds. And when he won the Olympics in 1956 in Melbourne, his time for the 100 metres freestyle was 55.4 seconds. So a phenomenal record for 1956. Now, John Hendricks won 2 golds at the 1956 Olympics at Melbourne. He won the 100 metres freestyle and the 4x200 metres freestyle relay. In at number 4 is Gerald Forsberg, the all-time great of long-distance swimming, and in 1957 he set a new English Channel record of 13 hours 33 minutes to beat the previous best by 22 minutes. Gerald Forsberg was 45 years of age at the time, and he'd been in the Second World War, and after which he won national championships at all distances over 8 miles. Gerald Forsberg wasn't just a swimmer, he also was a writer, and he wrote the most important book about long distance swimming called Modern Long Distance Swimming, published in 1962. And he also contributed to the Swimming Times with a long distance swimming article every month for a 40-year period. And that was something that really encouraged me as a long distance swimmer. In at number 3 is Judy Gring, who was born in 1939, and she was Olympic, Commonwealth, European champion and record holder. And in 1956 and 1958, she was Britain's Sportswoman of the Year. Judy Gring became the first woman ever to hold the 3 titles of the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games and the European Championship at the same time. And she was also the first athlete in any sport, male or female, to hold gold medals in all of these 3 competitions at the same time. Judy Gring was not only a backstroker, but she was 100 yards freestyle champion and 200 yards freestyle champion at the national championships. On her retirement from swimming in 1959, Judy appeared as a PT instructor in a wartime service comedy film, Operation Bullshine. And he was born in 1939 in Birmingham, England, and as World War II broke out, his family moved to Australia. That was in 1940, so he became one of the most successful Australian swimmers in Olympic history, and he was 6-time Olympic medalist at 400 metres freestyle and 1500 metres primarily. He made his Olympic debut as a 17-year-old, winning 3 gold medals in 1956. 4 years later, as a 21-year-old, he won 3 more medals, 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze at the 1960 Olympics. After swimming, Murray became an actor, sports commentator and marketing executive. He married twice and died of leukemia in 2012, aged 73. He was ahead of his time, being a vegetarian, and he was noted for his relaxed swimming style. In at number 1, and my top swimmer of the 1950s, is Dawn Fraser. Born in 1937, Dawn Fraser was one of only 3 swimmers to have won the same Olympic individual event 3 times. Dawn Fraser won the 100 meters freestyle title in 1956, 1960 and 1964. Dawn Fraser was the first woman to break the minute for 100 meters freestyle, which was a phenomenal barrier. Dawn was the youngest of 8 children, and she was spotted age 14 by Sydney swim coach Harry Gallagher at the local swimming pool. And he trained her to 39 world records and countless titles. Several weeks before one of the Olympics, Dawn was injured in a car crash that resulted in the death of her mother, Rose. Her sister and her friend were travelling in the car, but they survived. After the Olympics, she became a politician and a publican, and she was famous for speaking her mind. It's been an enjoyable trip through the 1950s, and I've enjoyed introducing this rather interesting group of swimmers to you. Watch out for our next video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and enjoy your swimming.